All right, all you YouTubers, man, you know what time it is. We're dabbing on those naysayers, man. You know what it is, man. All you YouTubers out there, we're getting it. So, as you can see, we went full fledged with the donation out here. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing because we're saving kids out here. But on a side note, this is a coworker rant. So, coworker rant number 2. So basically, this girl at work, she's honestly like I don't know what her problem is with me. Like I honestly don't know. And at the end of the day, it's just like, you know, the truth prevailed. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, I didn't want to go through with this. I didn't want to do it like this, but it had to be this way. And like, it went in her work record. You know what she did. And like, I'm just like, fuck. Like, can't we just like work together and be a team? Like, I'm really out here trying to get it for the community. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here trying to do it for everybody. You know what I mean? And it's just like, can't we just get on board? Can't we just make everybody smile? But anyway, so I feel really bad about that shit. But at the end of the day, like I had this customer, not an employee, but a customer come up and she was like working with one of my other employees and like he was hella busy and so I jumped in and like she was like, oh well, he was giving it to me for this price and I was like, oh okay, $1 off like the price that was already reduced. So she wanted 8 pieces of chicken for $3.88. I was like, here, I'll give you 20 pieces of chicken, like, because we don't have breasts and we don't have thighs. I gave her like 20 pieces of chicken. She came, she's, I was like, is this good? Does that make you happy? She's like, yeah. She left, comes back, and she's like, oh yeah, I'm not really all that happy. And I was like, what do you mean you're really not all that happy? And she was like, yeah, well, I gave up that breast for these wings, and I'm not really happy with them. And I was just like, well, honestly, that's a really good deal. Like, you paid $3.88 for like 20 pieces of chicken. Like that's like $30-$40 for the chicken. Like it's a great deal. And she's like, nah, but it didn't make me happy. I was like, well, what would make you happy? And she's like, I want all that chicken right there. And I was like, somebody had called and ordered that, to be honest. And she was like, well, I was like, well, I really feel like you got a really good deal. Like you got a lot of chicken. I was like, well, how about this? If it'll make you happy, I was like, why don't you bring in the chicken that you got, and I'll exchange it for the pieces you like. She said, oh no, I already took the chicken out to the car. Nobody wants that chicken. She's like, I was like, well, what will make you happy? She said, I want all that chicken right there. And I was just like, all this chicken? I was like, man, this is for an order. She's like, oh, well, what's your manager's number? Because I feel like you're being sarcastic. And I was like, ma'am, I was like, no, seriously, like, what do you want? What will make you happy? Like, what can I do? And she's just like, I want all that chicken. And I was like, okay, I'll give it to you. Like, I felt like I was being extorted and shit. And I was like, damn, what does she want? Like, she wants 30 pieces of chicken almost fucking for $3? Like, damn, that would make anybody happy. Like, like, what the fuck? I was just blown out. Like, what the fuck? It almost made me lose faith in fucking humanity just over that shit. And I was just like, God damn, like, is this real? Like, does she really want another 8 piece on top of the 20 pieces she got for fucking $3 and fucking 48 cents? Like, that's just crazy. But I did it, you know what I mean? And like, long story short, it's just like, you know what, it ain't worth the hassle, you know what I mean? Like, let's just make the customers happy, you know what I mean, and do what we gotta do. But like, I was just like, God damn, like, what type of person does that, you know what I mean? Like, who the fuck in their right fucking mind will like take fucking $40 worth of chicken for $3 and still not be happy. I was like, this is a fucking problem. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, she's fucking threatening to call my manager on me, like, and shit. And I'm just like, fucking trying to give her the world. And, like, it's just not enough. I'm just like, well, Jesus fucking Christ. You know, like, what is enough? But, anyways, that's my little rant. You know what I mean? And, God forbid fucking, anything else happens. But, yeah, that's just what it is, So, yeah, have a good night.